everybody, this is LeekKy and welcome to my YouTube channel. My very first video is actually going to be about how I lost 50 pounds in only 3 months. Now, I know what you're thinking, that's a long time, blah, 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 whatever. You can do it. You can do it! And if you want to lose weight, you need to do it. My channel is actually going to be focused on weight loss, music, and motivation. As a black woman, I want all my black women out there, and women, period, to really ground yourself, get your shit together, and make 2020 your year, because it is our year. First, before I go into more tips and tricks on how I lost the weight, I just want to say why I wanted to lose weight in the first place. Just like everybody else, I was stuck in quarantine, I was in the house, I was bored, and I finally took a good look in the mirror. And I said to myself, I'll really let myself go. But that's okay, because it's my body and it's my life, and I can do whatever I want with it. I did that. I took control of my body and my life and my diet, and I changed it. Now, choosing a diet was hard. I didn't want to give up bread. I didn't want to give up pasta. I love bread and pasta. At the end of the day, if I was going to change my diet, there had to be some type of motivation for me to do it, because I liked my old lifestyle. You know, I liked the wings and the pizza and the cookies and cream and the ice cream and all of that. So I ended up adopting a plant-based diet. I actually adopted this diet because I am an environmentalist, and literally eating meat went against all my morals and philosophy and thought about saving the environment. And I never really thought about it, so giving up meat was just a no-brainer. Now, doing it all the time, that shit was hard. So just to kind of summarize everything I did to lose the 50 pounds, it was, one, I adopted a 75% plant-based diet, meaning that I cheated all the time. I had wings, and I had ground beef, and I had those things every now and then. But those things were no longer a part of my everyday eating habits. So I still was able to lose weight, and lose weight pretty easily. Second thing I did was I started watching YouTube videos that I liked. I did home videos for about 2 months. I didn't even get, the opportunity to go into National Gym until I came back to school. So home videos, okay, don't sleep on those YouTube home videos. They're free. And you're also supporting another YouTuber by, doing the actual exercises and watching the entire video. That helps them out. I would say choose your favorite YouTube channels, follow them, do their challenges. They have challenges for you. You should never get bored, and make sure you actually like the exercises that you're doing, or you're just not going to do it. By doing both exercise 5 times a week for 30 minutes to an hour and eating a mostly plant-based diet, I was able to lose the weight. I did not starve myself. Later. I did start off my weight loss journey by fasting. I was just lost and didn't know what to do to lose weight, and I was desperate because I just did not like what I saw in the mirror. So I did fast for a week at a time, and I did that a couple times. But I did not like the results I was getting. I looked weird. My body looked all unproportionate and stuff. But I was losing weight. It just wasn't good weight. So if you want to do your weight loss journey, make it to where it's healthy and doable. And don't look at it as a journey for too long. It's only a journey when you first start. But once you get the ball rolling, that is your life now. So in my life, I minimize my meat intake, but I also still keep up with my plant-based diet. And I also did originally want to be vegan, but that label just came with too much pressure and too much bad things that come with veganism. Vegans are seen as like crazy people. I don't know. It just came with a bad rep for me. So I say plant-based diet. That sounds more, plant-based diet. See, it just sounds good. Sounds good.
And another thing I also wanted to mention was that in order for me to really buckle down and lose my weight, I really had to detach myself from food. I subconsciously used food for comfort. I ate food when I was bored. I ate food just because I had food. And I never really listened to my body, and I never really could tell if I was really full because I would binge eat and everything else. So my advice to you is to slowly work your way into the plant-based diet if that's what you're interested in, and if not, slowly work yourself into any diet that you want, but don't really deprive yourself, because once you start eating healthy, you're gonna naturally just not want the things that you used to eat all the time. We'll have cravings and stuff like that, but you're not gonna want to eat it all the time, because at the end of the day, when I used to eat meat, I just felt tired and sluggish and everything else. So I ate meat daily, so I had those symptoms daily. Now when those symptoms went away from eating a plant-based diet, and then I used to eat meat, then I would get those same symptoms again. And I was able to make that correlation. I was able to compare how I feel when I ate healthy and when I ate not healthy. So my advice to you is to give yourself a little bit of both, but definitely more of the diet. And don't, shy away everything that you love, because if you do, you're just going to be like, I hate this, I miss eating this, and you're just going to go back to your old ways. Before I show you all my before and after photos, a last point I would want to make is to just not be so hard on yourself while you're on your journey. Don't make fun of yourself or tell yourself, this is your fault, or, put yourself down, because at the end of the day, you're the one that has to put in the work, and you're the one that has to have a feeling of, I'm going to succeed. And at the end of the day, I felt like my body is a product of how I grew up, how I ate growing up, and how people around me ate. That's played the biggest factor in my weight gain, and you should definitely consider that when thinking, I have to punish myself because this, and this. You are a product of your environment, and what you eat is what you wear. So if you want to look good and feel good, then you eat good. If you want to stay how you are, then you eat how you eat now. Everything is in your control. I think that should be the biggest point. You are in control. If you don't like how you look, or you don't like your body, you can change it at any point in time. You just have to have the mindset and the motivation, and you have to really want it, and you have to put in the work, and you have to be consistent. And you have to let yourself cheat also, because you're a human. You're not perfect. You're not going to get it on the first try. Just because you're trying is the biggest step that most people can't take. So to those out there that really want to lose the weight, really find your why do I want to lose weight. For me, my why is to save the environment, to reconnect with nature, to feel empathy for animals, and to not exploit them because they're vulnerable. Find out your why, use that why, and change your life. You are in control.